Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's do this. Let me go ahead and sprinkle this video out real quick. I need to not be on for so long because it's been kind of a rough night. So I'm going to try and make this really super fast. And if you haven't guessed by the quote, then I will go ahead and let you know what we're doing here in just a minute. You piece of Facebook. Why? Mm. Why? Alright, I'm gonna get this sprinkled out just a little bit. If you are jumping on, please make sure to say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. Still say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm curious. And if you have watched any of my other lives this year, let me know which one has been your favorite. I try and pick things that people want to see, but also looks that I want to do. So it's kind of a delightful little mix of looks that I want to do versus what people want to see. So there you go. All right. So I'm getting my inspo pics pulled up here. So the quote is, I don't remember what I said on the quote. Anyway, it is from the Bride of Frankenstein, which is the look that we're doing tonight. I have not done that look yet. It's kind of a classic, I feel, and it should be interesting, but it's also like, it's simple. It's not really difficult either. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt it. The first thing I'm gonna do is my brows. We'll start with the eyeballs, just like we do. And her brows are a little bit different. Now, like, most of my looks, you guys, if you had a wig, it would look 10 times better, okay? Like, you know, I don't have any hairspray or anything. I mean, you could do that too, I guess, if you want, but wigs or coloring your hair is going to make these looks come to life. So we're going to start with the eyebrows. So I'm just kind of getting a basic eyebrow pattern out, and then I'm dragging it out just a little bit because hers goes straight out versus curving down like mine do. So. And this is kind of a scarier look just because it comes from a horror movie. I know, like, some of the looks that I've done, I said it was going to be, like, scary, and I didn't feel like they ended up being too scary, but see, here's the thing. I would rather give you guys the warning and say, hey, this is a scarier look, meaning it's from, like, a horror movie or something that could scare folks, rather than not give you guys the warning, and then you guys jump on, and you're like, oh, holy crap, I'm not doing this. I ain't doing it. I just ain't doing it. So. Gotta remember that when I do my face, won't I? Alright, so for the eyes, I want to do very dark, smoky, but very simple at the same time. We're going to make it as simple as possible and as fast as possible because Joey is kind of having a rough night, so I don't want to be on here for too long. In case he needs me moral support and all that jazz, right? Also my back has been hurting, so okay. So for the eyes, I want very, very smoky. smokiness. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do, we're going to take some, as I say, Scream Shadow. It's normally called Cream Shadow, but I suppose you could call it Scream Shadow. We're going to take some of our Cream Shadow in Magnificent, and we are going to put that on our eye. And we're going to kind of smoke it out. And you do that just basically by, you put it on and then you kind of blend it, right? I probably put on way too much, but that's okay. We are playing with the look today. That's one good thing about Halloween, is that you can, it definitely gives you the freedom to play with, you know, like I don't use Cream Shadow a lot, but this is something that gives me an excuse to use it and try it and tell y'all my best tips. My best tips. But you know, not how I typically do a smoky eye, but I feel like that's not too bad. So if you are jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from. Please say hey. Please don't forget to like and follow my page, and also please share this video. It helps me so much to reach more people. I've heard I'm quite entertaining. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you are entertained by anything that I do, please share the video. It also enters you to win my Halloween share drawing, which is going to be like a little basket, a little bundle of goodies. So, I mean, that Cream Shadow, it gets on your face and it's like, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. What the heck? It don't play, you know what I mean? Okay, so we got that blended out just a little bit. And then I'm going to take, actually, pop a little bit more right here. We're going to take a white called Optimistic, and I'm going to pop that kind of right in the center to kind of just for prettiness purposes, porpoises. Okay, hurry. And this should still be available, you guys. This is a cream shadow called Magnificent is what I used. Magnificent. Okay. Take our other cream shadow brush. Now the Optimistic is a white shimmer. So I'm going to take it and just kind of pat it on, just like so. Like so, like that. Like so, like that. And then we're gonna tap it on the other eye here. While that happens. This is turning into a very super easy, super fast smoky eye, isn't it? Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to kind of go over the sides. and we're just gonna blend it. All right. So now that we got that on there, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna get my hydrating primer on. We're gonna go ahead and start on my face. Actually, did she have, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go underneath my eye. Why not? And we'll smoke it out too. Note to all of you. A little bit of cream shadow goes a long way. So we're just kind of blending it out. I know it looks a little weird, a little dark, a little creepy. Well, she's not the bride of, you know. She's not the bride of daylight and sunshine, is she? All right. Eyeliner. We'll go ahead and do eyeliner before we put on. No. While we're doing, letting the primer set, I'll go ahead and do some tight lining. Oh, okay, so we're just going in, hydrating primer. I've just been reaching for this one. I don't know, honestly, if it's because it's just right there or if it's genuinely what I've been reaching for and just what I want to use, but it's been working fantastically. I highly recommend that. Okay, now we're gonna do some tight lining. I love it when people send me a friend request when I'm live. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Dude, what are you doing? I will go ahead and put this out there that if you send me a friend request and you don't use your real name and I don't actually know you, and it's not like a nickname or something, I'm not going to add you. You know, if your name kind of, you know, if it's like a nickname or, you know, your first name matches, the last name doesn't, something like that. But like if they're completely different, like you have a really foreign sounding name in the URL, but your name is like John Smith, no, dude, I'm not adding you. Sorry. Sorry, you're not being authentic to you. So, be authentic to you. Alright. So, we got some. Look at that, is a fabulous smoky eye, and that was so quick. I'm gonna have to do a tutorial on that a little bit later on, and show the products that I use so that you guys can, of course, grab it. Now we're gonna use spray foundation. I wear Scarlet, so that's what we're using. I sprayed my hand. That's lovely. Who does that? Who does that? Well, me. Did any of y'all watch the town halls last night? Either one? I did not, because I did not know that they were on. I mean, I should have, because Wednesday is usually... No, it was Thursday night. Like, you know, we watched the last 2 debates, I think it was, because we watched the presidential debate and I watched the vice presidential debate. But I guess I missed the memo on the town halls because I had no idea. And then by the time that one of my friends had posted it, I was like, oh, cool, that's on. I suppose I should watch. They were over. And I was like, on my YouTube, because I don't have actual cable TV, so I do watch YouTube as TV. I do, yes. I saw one of my friends posting, does anybody really do that? Yes. 1000%. Yep. Yep. Okay, now I am just setting the foundation so it doesn't budge. Now, this is, ooh, that went everywhere. I didn't dust that off enough. Okay, this is a clear setting powder, so it won't, like, it won't add color to your foundation or anything like that. It can lighten it up sometimes. Like, if you put it under your eye, I mean, the whole baking thing, it will lighten up your under eye, but, okay. So, she looks like, well, she doesn't really have a contour, does she? She doesn't really, does she? Oh, you stupid. I seriously, I hate Facebook. I hate it. I'm checking it, and her eyebrows like almost extend like right into her hair. I'm like, excuse me? Alright. So, if you go by the actual Bride of Frankenstein, she has a cut down here, and she has a cut, it looks like in front of her face, like right here. That comes down. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? That is what we are going to do. Let's see, I need a close-up because I'm almost blind. Okay. So, we go right in front of the ear. And then I'm going to put one probably across my forehead too. We'll see. We will see though. Okay. So, let's see, it comes down from the front of her ear. Like that. This side we're going to do the same thing. That's too far. But it's okay. Okay, so we have our lines. Holy Hannah, it's pretty. All right. So we are just going to start making X's here. Are you doing okay? Oh, too dark. You feeling better?
Ish.
What do you think? Joyce like I'm sorry I'm so quiet, you guys. I'm just trying to focus here. It doesn't have to be perfect because I imagine that he would have made some mistakes, you know. He definitely would not have. Made it perfect. Just barely tapping my brush on the eyeshadow. I want it to be kind of light. Okay. So, we have that. She did probably have a little blood, so we're going to take Fervent. And we're going to paint that on like dried blood. So, Fervent is a light, not a light, a dark red color. So it's going to add a little bit of depth and dimension. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and set it, and then we'll see what we need to do next. Because you put regular foundation on, I would go ahead and set it. If you use face paint, set it with powder. Cream face paint, yeah. Alright, I was going to do some mascara. Why you betray me like this? Every of the time. And see, I like it's uneven, but I also think that that works for this particular look. Okay. You don't have to worry about too much about your lashes on this one either. Just your personal preference, whatever that may be. You can definitely tell. And don't forget, you guys, my website is beautifullyfearless.com. If you want to go and browse, you can always message me if there's a specific makeup item that you are needing that I can help you with. I love helping people find colors. And I'm really good at picking shades out for people. So if you need help like with an eyeshadow or lipstick or concealer, foundation, it doesn't matter. Or if you need help finding the right brush to do the right thing. The cleanser that I use also just came back in stock, I believe. So if you are curious what I do with my skincare, just say skincare and I will message you a list of like what I do, what I use, and then we can figure out what you need. Okay. And again, like, this is not a look that you have to be perfect about. I love looks like that because I feel like you can kind of have a little bit more fun with it. Make it your own, do your own thing, whatever, together. Okay, we're gonna do black, and then I'm gonna put some liquid lipstick over it and see if it'll turn like dark red. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do pictures with this one. I love looks where I can get a little bit more theatrical, you know. It's my happy place. And then, after I get done with this and taking pictures, I'm going to go enjoy some Halloween candy because I have not had sugar in 3 days and the stress is real. Hey! You still doing alright?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you... Slippy. Getting home on here. This is liner, so it will dry after a minute. You just gotta let it dry. Why? You think I look pretty? You think I should go out like this?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe you should, Mama. I don't know. Would you go out with me like this? Would you like go to Walmart or something? Let people be seen in public with you? Joey.
What?
Would you go out in public with me like this?
Mm-hmm. Trying to make it sad. It's Saturday.
Why you gotta yell? now? Dang it.
Because you know, because I thought you knew that I was trying to do something.
No. I told y'all wrong. I lied to y'all. Told you that this was a lip brush. It's not. This here is an eyeliner brush. Come on. Well, it's kind of turning it dark red. A little more dark than anything else, though. As you know.
Ham.
Ah.
I said ham.
Oh, ham?
Ham. Yeah. Giant flying ham.
Giant flying ham? Are you living in the Hogwarts with Jeffree Star? Are you living up in Hogwarts with Jeffree Star? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, Peter Mon. That's all I'm going to say. I love drama channels. It needs to be more. Just more.
More hammy.
No, not more hammy.
How about more chicken nuggets? Ooh, what about flying penguins? Or flying bacon?
Okay, flying bacon.
Flying
Now,
bacon!
that's where I draw the line.
Flying bacon! 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 You still alive?
Yes,
What's this for?
this is doing things to my brushes. I love doing dark eye looks because my eyes are so light that it looks creepy. Alright, so I think that's going to be it. This was the Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know what she does. Fun fact, never watched the movie. Encourage you to watch the movie. I looked, to be fair, I did look to see, because I think it's interesting when people do looks and they have no idea, like, the context of them. So I did look this afternoon to see if I could find the Bride of Frankenstein, but I had to pay for it, and we just don't have money to we don't even have enough money to rent a movie right now.
Think you
So
could just base it on the Hotel Pennsylvania Frankenstein?
I didn't even think about that.
Next time, use your hand more. Just use it more.
But this was fun. This was fun. I was going to use a little bit of Scar Blood, but we're going to leave it because I like this the way it is. And the last time I used that, it dried and clumped and like started to coagulate. It's not real blood, but it started to, like, when blood coagulates and it gets real thick and like clots. I'm like, no. Thank you. Nope. But I'm going to jump off of here, take some pictures. I will see you guys on Monday. If you're in my VIP group, pay attention. I may have some special things that I'm going to be posting here tonight and this weekend. I have a lot of things, a lot of unique products that I have to get rid of. Like, we've got to get some... I gotta get rid of them. We need the money. So, to pay attention for that. My website is beautifullyfearless.com. This is Epic Mascara. The black shadow is Magnificent Cream Shadow with Optimistic over it, just a little bit. The black pressed powder shadow is called Legendary. Perfect is the black liner, and Sizzling is the red lippy, but I don't think you can get that. Sorry. I'm sorry. It'll be back soon. But I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share, like, and follow my page, whichever site it's on. Whatever. I love you. I will see you guys next week. Bye.